So, good afternoon, everyone. Today is temperature check-in. I wanted to kind of touch base with everyone to kind of see how everyone is making out this weekend. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I hope that you guys are surrounding yourself with positive people and just kind of doing the things that you enjoy. I wanted to come on and just kind of talk about just a couple of things. But first, I got to give a shout out to my parents. Parents, I'm going to say kudos to you. Whether you're a biological parent or not, kudos for being there for your children, being there for your nieces and nephews. Just kudos, because it is a hard job to just be a caretaker, to be a parent, period. So I just definitely got to give a shout out to all my parents out there. I would like to give a shout out to everyone that is out here working, trying to make this life work. And special shout out to my healthcare workers, including my mental health professionals. The job that you all do every single day, it's amazing. So shout out to all of my healthcare workers. A couple of things came to mind this week. But what really stood out to me this week was knowing your limits. Do you know your limits? Knowing your limits. It is so important to know your limits, really in different areas of your life. Knowing your limits when it comes to your family. That's a big one. Knowing your limits when it comes to your family. I feel like oftentimes people think just because we're related or just because we're family, you have to. I have to do this because that's my mom. I have to do this because that's my brother. And I have to do this because we're related. No, absolutely not. That is incorrect. That is false, untrue. Know your limits. Because the thing is, if you don't know your limits, people are going to keep asking things of you. And I'm not necessarily just talking about like finances. I'm talking about just being there for people emotionally also. Because that could take a toll on you. So knowing your limits when it comes to that. So do you know your limits? Do you know when it's time for you to take a step back? Do you know when it's time for you to take a breather? Matter of fact, do you know when it's time for you to reset? And honestly, I'm not just speaking to my adults. I'm speaking to my children, to the kids, to the students out there. Do you know your limits? What are your limits? Do you know when it's time to say, you know what? I need a break. How many people know that it's okay to take a break? How many people know it is okay to stop and pause? We don't have to be on this roller coaster ride all the time. Get off the roller coaster. Get off the roller coaster and have a seat. Let's reset. I feel like a lot of times people either don't know how to reset or just really don't make time to reset. And then we find ourselves in this cycle, right? Just this cycle. Keep go, 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 go. Let's take a pause for a minute. It's a lot of things that is going on in the world. People are dealing with a lot of different things. It is okay. If you don't know that it's okay, I am telling you, it is okay to pause. Know your limits. The other thing that I really want to say is that aside from knowing our limits, it's okay to make mistakes. Now, this is specifically for my students, for the kids. I've spoken to a lot of students this week about how they feel as if they are under a lot of pressure. But before I say what I need to say, students, the year is almost over, the school year. You are almost there. I know it is overwhelming. I know that it is stressful. I know it's a lot. I know the pressures of just having to deal with everything that comes along with going to school. I know that it's a lot, but we are almost there. Just hang on. We have less than 60 more days of school. You can do this. You can. I know some of you guys are like, you know what? I'm just tired. I don't think I have the mental capacity to continue. You do. And this is why it's very important for you to know your limits, know when to take a pause, right? Talk to someone. If you are overwhelmed, speak to your teachers, right? Speak to family, speak to friends, whoever is your support system, whoever is your trusted support system, but speak to someone. Know your limits. But my message to my students and just my kids in general, it is okay. You don't always have to be perfect. You do not always have to be perfect. It is okay. And I'm going to say it. It is okay to make mistakes. How many of you guys know that it's okay to make mistakes? It's okay to make mistakes. We grow from mistakes. It's not necessarily a bad thing to make a mistake or feel like, oh my God, I just made a mistake. It's okay. It's what we do after. It's how we bounce back. It's what we do after the mistake. It is okay to make mistakes. It's okay. Heck, as old as I am, I make mistakes all the time. I try not to. However, if I do and when I do, I try to go back. If I can fix them, I fix it. If I can't, I try to move forward and try to learn from those mistakes so that way I won't make them again. But it is okay to make mistakes. So basically, the message today, our check-in today, is knowing your limits. Know your limits in the different areas of your life. Know your limits at work. Know your limits with your family. Know your limits with your kids. And most importantly, know your limits with yourself. And then it is okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I have a whole lot of life to live, and I know I'm going to make more mistakes. I'm also going to learn from them, and I'm also going to try not to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again. But that was weighing heavy on me this week in terms of knowing your limits and knowing that it is okay to make mistakes. It's part of growth. It's part of this self-discovery, this journey to self-discovery. It's part of life, and it's okay. The last thing that I do want to mention is that you are enough. Yes, you are. You are enough. You are important. You have amazing strength. If nobody told you, I'm telling you, there's a purpose for you. There's a purpose for your life. There's a reason that you are here. Okay? You are going to do great things. There's a purpose for your life. Know that. Please, people, do not let anyone make you feel like you are less than, because you are not. You are not less than. You hear me? You are not less than. So again, everyone, I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. I hope you guys are surrounded by people that love you. I hope you are surrounded by positivity. One of the things that I am learning I have learned, but I'm continuing to learn, is that you have to pour into the people that pour into you. Yeah, you have to pour into the people that pour into you. The people that matters are the people that show up for you every day. And sometimes it's not necessarily biological family, right? Family could be anyone. But pour into the people that pour into you. Let's love the people. Let's love on the people that show up for us. So everyone, enjoy your weekend. If anyone want to comment, please comment below. Today, I'm doing well. I'm actually in a happy place today. I'm a little tired, but I'm actually in a happy place today. But I'm tired. So hopefully everyone is enjoying their weekend. If you guys have any questions, please email me at lifteveryvoices@gmail.com. Until next time, everyone, I'll talk to you soon.